Good evening. I'm Victor Wyler, past president of Selfhelp's Board of Directors. Over 20 years ago, I served on the search committee and offered Stuart Kaplan the position of CEO. Shortly after his arrival, I was elected president of Selfhelp, and we worked very closely together for 12 years. For me, it was interesting, productive, and most enjoyable. Stuart has a mind of a businessman and the heart of a social worker. He has a broad vision and is committed to fulfill the promise of Selfhelp's founders to serve as the last surviving relative to Holocaust survivors. Stuart is an outstanding leader and a very special human being. Please join me this evening in recognizing Stuart's 20 years of transformational leadership.
If I have to say one word about Stuart Kaplan, it would be supportive.
Approachable.
Authentic. Generous.
Gracious.
Assuring.
Kind.
Wonderful.
Great boss.
Leader.
Stuart is the most ethical man I know. I mean, if we get the emotion out of it and just talk about practicality and business and how he feels about doing what he does, I've never met anyone that was more ethical than him.
He's smart, he gets it, he's responsive, but he has a bigger vision of really, particularly for us, what's important for Holocaust survivors. And it's made really all the difference in the world.
Taking care of Holocaust survivors is at a level that we all understand or don't understand, but it is very deep, it's very sensitive, it's very sincere. Coming to Selfhelp 20 years ago was interesting in and of itself. This is an organization that I didn't know about prior to my arrival at Selfhelp. I was taken by the fact that it was an organization that was dedicated to taking care of people in the community, where people want to live, where people want to enjoy community, friends, family.
And he realized that part of his job at Selfhelp was to grow the company.
One of the things that I'm most proud of is that I believe we've accomplished that. We've more than doubled, nearly tripled the number of survivors that we serve annually, despite the fact that the total number of survivors, of course, is dwindling. The scope of our services has broadened. The geographic area of the population that we are serving has broadened as well. So I'm very proud of that as one aspect of the work that goes on at Selfhelp.
The Claims Conference and Selfhelp have been partners since the 1960s. But over the last 20 years, particularly under Stuart's leadership, the relationship has flourished beyond what anyone could have imagined. It's clear that Stuart has a passion for Holocaust survivors. So I don't know where it comes from. Maybe it's in his DNA. There's just a commitment that's tremendous, that's amazing.
Who I am as a leader, who I am as a person, transcends to my professional life. And what I seek to fulfill personally and what I seek to fulfill professionally overlap to a large extent. When I read the mission of Selfhelp, I wondered, how do I communicate that to our staff and to all of our constituencies? Independence and dignity were the two words that jumped out.
Committed.
Trust.
Excellence.
Dynamic.
Diligent.
Dedication.
Compassionate. Wonderful.
Stuart is a tremendous leader because he's able to find incredibly talented individuals, listen to what they need, and then provide those resources, all while supporting their efforts and staying involved in the projects. Stuart has done a tremendous job building his team and with pushing that team to give all of Selfhelp's clients what they deserve.
I think he loves working with the staff here. I think he understands that no corporation is good unless the people that you have working for you is good.
The staff that Selfhelp has, without question, is second to none. They are dedicated to the lives of survivors, helping them remain independent, live their lives with dignity.
I don't think it's lost on him that Selfhelp is a superior organization because He's got 2,000 employees that also believe in the self-help mission.
Mentor.
Empowering.
Caring.
Thoughtful.
Kind.
Fair.
Compassionate.
Smart. Authentic.
Visionary.
Stewardship.
I know he's affected the growth of self-help, but he is so proud of self-help. He's proud to be at the helm of an organization that does what self-help does.
My wife, Rosemary, my biggest cheerleader. And I can't tell you how appreciative and grateful I am for the strength I get from my family members.
My girls love him because he's so honest, and I don't think there is a better role model for them.
Great leader.
Leader. Leadership.
Thoughtful.
Superlative.
Excellent.
Going that extra degree, that extra bit to show that you are going to be there when really needed is most important to me. I see it in our board members. I see it in our executive team. I see it in the staff throughout the organization. And I am so grateful for that.